Hey folks, welcome to moneyme. I just had to make another video today. I'm looking at some of my views on my YouTube channel and I'm wondering why a video that I made 6 months ago talking about a KERN, K-E-R-N, is getting more views. And what a man, what a bunch of morons. And I had a chance to sell that stock at $1.75. It was the worst stock for 2021 for me. I had a chance to sell that stock at $1.75 on January 2nd, and guess what? The stock is even down now. They announced a public offering of $10 million at the stock at what, 23 cents, and the stock now is trading at 14 cents. What garbage! And the sad part, again, and I've said this before, and I am not a licensed broker. I do these videos to basically talk about my experience, to talk about basically to the everyday person about investing in money and mistakes, good and bad. And I bought this, and I'm going to show you this. Look at it. I'm going to look at that. Here's the my worst stock 2021 down 70% was KERN, and it was down 70% at $1.75. I mean, pretty much at 14 cents today. It's a total wipeout, total loss. It basically had an $8,000 investment, and what's more disgusting is that I found this stock on Twitter. Somebody was pushing it on Twitter that was doing pretty good, and he was just basically a trader. And when wheat stocks were getting a lot of momentum, those stocks were doing very well there for a little bit. But once the market gave away, and what's the lesson to be learned? Junk stocks, penny stocks, stay the hell out of them. When the market's starting to drop and things are starting to give away, get out. Don't even matter anymore. I mean, this is a stock. And I'm showing you a chart here on my Webull desktop. This is a stock back February. I mean, here's a stock. And the sad part is I got into it and it never seemed to. There was a little bit of a bounce in May from 325 to what, 5. There was a little bit, but I had gotten in the $8 range, and it's the worst. I mean, basically it's worthless now. I mean, these fools. I mean, even the financials. What are the analysts saying? Oh yeah, it's going to get to 375. Ain't getting to 370 if they just issued more stock. The news today. Yeah, so the stock was down 48%, basic 53% actually today, and a $10 million dollar offering. They had even bought another company I had seen. I think it was last year. They were supposed to be, and this is what I was sold on the stock. I was sold on the stock that basically what was happening is, from what I understood, and I didn't get into the stock lightly, that the company was basically the software platforms to keep track for the government of the sales, and anybody that sold cannabis related products, they had to basically use their software to stay in compliance with the United States and, it says, Canada. So that, to me, that was very intriguing, that if they were going to pass, they got 204 employees. What a garbage. Man, am I kicking myself? The market cap. Listen to this, guys. June 30th, the market cap was $101 million. It now says the current market cap is about $12 million. And, I mean, obviously, if they're issuing more shares, they're diluting it. How you ever going to make money? They're basically, I don't even know. It says they got total cash of $9.7 million, but debt of $15.3 million. Who's even buying the shares? To what? And I'm really just disgusted. Actually, it says in the market cap today, based on that 14 cents, is actually $4.8 million, and I would never. 70 million shares today, and I don't even know if there's that many. Let me look at the statistics. If there's how many shares are outstanding. Yeah, the float is, well, shares outstanding is 35 million. So it traded. Obviously, people were trading the stock today because, honestly, when you got a 14-cent stock, if you can get it to move up 10 cents, you can make 90%. But look at this today, garbage. I mean, just on June 23rd, the stock was 50 cents. I honestly was hoping one day maybe it would go back to 4, and this company to me is probably going to be bankrupt, and the shares will be worth nothing. And when I say bankrupt, that means the company could still be in business, but the shareholders are screwed. And that's such a lesson to be learned. Everybody wants to hear these stories where you get into a stock for $2 and it's going to go to $100. You got to, when the market is bad, you got to be off a margin. You got to get into high quality stocks. I mean, last year Fubo was another one, and I'm bringing up Fubo because I remember when I commented that I got out of it around 350, 375, and a couple people I got basically calling me names, stupid, and here's the stock at 247. Where's it going? I want to own quality, good companies that are going to be around for a while. Your Disneys, your Home Depots, or things like that. Because when the market is bad and there's basically no liquidity, and people aren't speculating at the rate that they were really for those 2 years, a lot of those Robinhood people that were involved in them. And I got caught. I wish I would have. That's a tweet I wish I'd never seen about. And the guy was right on with some stuff. And what I hate about it is when I see people push stocks and they're actively trading the stock or trading the options, you never get an apology. You never get, oh, this was a mistake, I shouldn't have got. Because their attitude is, hey, I mention it, but I can't tell you when to sell. You got to do your own homework and this and that. And they sort of move on like it never happened. And I don't think that does any justification for people that invest into and follow these people. And people get angry, and again, you're your own person, and you got to do your own due diligence to do. But there's a lot of, there's 2 analysts right now that have this recommendation on the stock rated a buy, and here you have even on 511. And here, I'm going to show you the Yahoo screen that I'm looking at because I have 2 screens up here, the Webull. Here you got H&C, Wainwright, buy. At that price, even at let's say it was $1.25 there, now you're looking at a 15-cent stock. When these people put these buy recommendations on this stock, where are they coming up with their recommendation? Buy because they said buy? Shouldn't they have been talking to the company and knowing that they had their own liquidity problem? They were going to have to issue more stock, and you wouldn't buy. 3 months ago, they reported a fourth quarter loss. Let's see what they had ended December, with the quarter $6.6 million in revenue in fourth quarter. I'm trying to see what their revenue was for the year. Let me look at that real quick. The revenue for the year, $24 million. $24 million. So I don't how a company can do $24 million. They're not even trading. They're even at $5 million today. They're basically trading at 20% of what their sales are, and total probably mismanagement. And let's even look at Tilray. We own some of that, and that again, and that Tilray stock, $3.12. Look at here. That stock was $9 March, last year at November was $14.60. I mean, just clearly a dump. A $22 back last June around this time of the year, but clearly just basically suckering in a lot of people and just dumping the stock. And it's been nothing but down since then. You've had a couple pops, but look, I mean, look at the stock since April. $9 down to $3. And nobody comes out and says, you know. So, big lesson to be learned from these penny stocks, and there's more stocks out there, and there's more crypto out there that is garbage that will go to zero. So, all right, guys. Sorry if I sound a little bit perturbed or angry in my voice, but I had to make this video. I had to follow up. I was wondering why it was through the YouTube search why I'm getting more views on that KERN, and I looked, and sure enough. I didn't see the news because I don't sit there and watch every day everything, and I was at a point. Kick myself at $1.75. I could have sold it, and not that it would have been. It would have been better than what we have now. So, hey guys, I appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. We get up to 500 subs. We're going to give out to a random viewer a Charlie Munger. Warren Buffett. These were giveaways they gave out a couple years ago at their annual shareholder meeting. And when we get to 1,000, we're going to give actually an actual stock to somebody. So I don't make any money from doing the channel. I'd like to make a little bit. It's free. It doesn't cost you nothing to subscribe. All you got to do is click that like button and click subscribe and comment below. And appreciate it. Have a good weekend.